Lights ready? Yeah. Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There is some audio, I am pleased to say. I can hear it, but it's a little bit loud, possibly. That's perhaps slightly better. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our summer sale here to Worsted Park. It's great to see a room full of people. It's great to see some new faces as well. It's always nice when we get new people coming along to our auctions. I always say a few words before an auction, and they're normally statistically based about the market and how it's rising and how you should all be buying and all this sort of thing. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to very quickly share a feel-good story with you. It's a very brief one. I'm very lucky in my job because I get to see lots of different houses and meet lots of different people. And I met a lovely, lovely old couple who live in Sudbury. And in fact, they're the tenants of lot number 12 that we will be offering later on today. Just to tell you, they were married on the 24th of December, 1952. So they were married on Christmas Eve. And in those days, you didn't go off to the Caribbean on a jumbo jet or anything like that. You had your wedding breakfast and then you went home. And they went home to their new home in Ballingdon Street. So they woke up on Christmas Day in their new home, their first year of their married lives together. 62 years later, at an age of 94 and 95, they are still incredibly happily married. They love each other to bits, and they're a wonderful couple. They really do warm the cockles of your heart. And that's all I wanted to say. Just a little bit of a feel-good one, just to set the scene for the day. Getting back to work now, we've got various exhibitors here. You'll see lots of people advertise in the catalogue as well. Please do use these guys. They're certainly firms that I recommend, and I'm very happy to support them and endorse them. As far as the procedure today is concerned, each lot will be offered in order, and there'll be a picture of it on the screen here, so you won't be able to bid on the wrong lot, in theory. You may hear me mention that I have a commission bid, or a proxy bid, or a telephone bid. These are all referrals to where we're bidding on behalf of a third party who can't be at the auction. And there are several of them in this particular sale, so don't be surprised if you see me saying it's with me. It'll mean that I've got a proxy bid and I'm bidding on a client's behalf. Once the hammer falls, you have purchased the property unconditionally. There is no going back. So I'm going to say this to you. You must have looked at the property. You must have read the legal documents, and you must have your finances in place formally. And if any of those are missing, my advice is please do not bid, because you cannot go back. You cannot say, I don't want to buy it after all. The winning bidder, either Lorraine or Nikki, will pop out and see you and ask you to complete a buyer information form. And it's literally just your name and your solicitor's details, and they will take your IDs at that point. They'll all go back over to where Quasi into the clerking area there, and he will prepare the contracts whilst the auction's going on. Immediately after the auction, we ask the winning buyers to wait behind and sign their contracts and pay their deposits, etc., etc. That's handled in lot order. So if you happen to have bought lot number 15, I'm sorry because you may have travelled down from Norwich to do it, we are going to have to ask you to wait until we've done the others first. Obviously, I suggest you head straight to the cafe and get yourself a can of drink or something just to tide you over until we catch up. That's that said, I'm just going to very quickly read the amendment sheet and then we can crack on with the auction and start selling some properties. Actually, before I do the amendment sheet, I've just remembered I missed something out that's quite important. We have a photographer here today who's shooting some photographs for us, for our use in our promotional material. If anybody shouldn't be here, or they're with someone they shouldn't be here with, or anything like that, for goodness sake, let me know, and we'll make sure that we don't include you in any of the photographs. But if I don't hear anything from anybody, I'll assume that you don't mind perhaps a photograph being used in some marketing material. Right, back to the amendment sheet. There are two published amendments. The first one is lot number 4, which is the land off Dover Road in Ipswich. This lot has been postponed until our 1st of October auction. Notice I use the word postponed because it is coming back into the auction. Lot number 5, which is 11 Worcester Road in Ipswich, because of pre-auction interest, we've had to increase the guide price to 110 to 130. So there's a very slight increase in the published guide price. And I'm actually going to tell you one other amendment which came in late and I wasn't able to print, and it's a legal one with regards to lot number 9, the Rose and Crown at Stanton. And the amendment there is the completion date has changed from the 27th of August to the 3rd of September. So it's literally 1 week further on, that's all. It shouldn't make any difference to anybody, but it's important that I let you know that. Okay, I think that's it. We're ready to start the auction, ladies and gentlemen. So the first lot we're offering is 21 Chesington Gardens in Ipswich. As you see here, the picture, and you've all read in the catalogues. 1970s built, purpose-built, first-floor maisonette, requiring some refurbishment. Obviously, being 70s built, the refurbishment is relatively limited. It's really a case of kitchen, bathroom, bit of decorating. You might want to put a new boiler in, but it has got double glazing. It's in a good area, so it works for investors to buy, to hold, to rent out. And I believe it probably works speculatively as well for someone to buy, refurbish, and bring back to the market again in A1 condition. I would also mention it's a 999-year lease. I don't think anybody here is going to exceed that, so I think we're fairly safe that it's virtually a freehold, as far as I'm concerned. But it is actually a leasehold. Okay, so we're guiding this one at 60 to 80. Is somebody going to be brave and put the hand in the air at 70,000 in the middle there? You look at you all looking at me. No. Shall we start with the 60 then, somebody? Somebody kick me off with 60,000, please. 60 I've got, thank you. So 60. 62, somebody. 62, somebody, 62, thank you. 64, 66, 68. 68,000 there. 70, somebody then. 70,000, somebody. 68, 70, the gentleman at the back there. 70 to my left. 70 against you, sir. 72, 74. 75, okay, 75. 76. Out there at 76,000. At 76. Somebody else want to join in? Right, 76,000. I'm selling. Selling at 76. 77 then. 77, you bid against you. So 70, you win at 78? No, it's 77 gentlemen standing there with the checked shirt. 78 is against you, sir. Yep, 78. So we're now going up to 78. Sorry, with you, sir. 78. You win at 79? 79? 79, this gentleman. At 79,000 then. We're at 79,000. Are we all done? 80,000 seated, sir. 80,000. Take the little one if you like, sir, now. 80.5 then. 80.5. 80.5. Anyone want to give me 81? We're at 80.5 at the moment. 80,500 and selling. 80,500 pounds and selling. All done then? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking at 80,500 pounds. 81,000 seated. 81. 81.5. 81.5. Okay, first time of asking at 81.5. Second time at 81.5. Third and final time at 81.5. Sold. Well done, sir. We'll move on to lot number 2, which is the 2 building plots off Angel Road at Bramford. No, we've had a lot of people looking at these, not an especially inspiring drawing, if I'm honest with you. They're a lovely little scheme, and certainly the nice thing is it's a 2014 design, so it takes into consideration modern lifestyles as far as the accommodation and the layout of them. Obviously, Bramford is a very nice little village, and we have to look at resale values, what they might be, and I think it's pretty safe to say that we're probably looking at a £500,000 site value when it's built out. And it's just a reverse calculation from there as to where people are prepared to bid. I'm not actually, so I'd like to start this one at 150. So let's start this one at load guide at 150. Let's start it at 150, please. Somebody can start me at 150? At 150, somebody. Can't start any lower than that. Need to stay at 150, thank you. At 150. 150, looking for 155, shall we say? 155, somebody? We're at 150 only at the moment. 150 only, looking for 55. At 150. At 150, we're all going to do it at 150. At 150. At 155, thank you, sir. At 155. At 155. 160. 65. 70. 75. 75 then at 75. 175,000. Are we all done then at 175? At 175,000 and selling. Make no mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. At 175,000. Are we all done? Take the one if you like. If not, I'm going to sell. At 175,000. Are we all done? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking then, at 175,000. Second time at 175,000. Third and final time, sold at 175,000. Thank you, sir. Let's crack on. With lot number 3. This is 21 Windrush Road in Kesgrave. As we describe it in the catalogue, there it is. Sizable detached bungalow. These sort of projects don't come up anymore in Old Kesgrave, do they? Most of the ones in Old Kesgrave now have been done, so it's lovely to get something like this coming to the market. Had a lot of people viewing it. We all know that there's a huge amount of potential here. There's really 2 schools of thought, I would say. We've got people who are saying they're going to demolish the front part and sort of work on the basis of the back part and see what they can do with it. And there's others that are saying they're going to skin the front part and lose the back part. But whichever way you look at it, it's pretty safe to say that you're going to finish up with a 3/4 bedroom detached bungalow that's almost certainly going to be worth about 300,000 when it's done, quite comfortably. So it's a reverse calculation from there, isn't it? So at 175, which is our low guide, it certainly represents very good value for money. So, is somebody going to put their hand in the air at 175 for me? Start me off at low guide. Somebody start me at low guide, please, at 175. 175, somebody? 175 I've got. Thank you. So right at the back there, 175. 180, 180. 185, 190. 195, 200. So 200 then. 200 there standing. And you're out? Take 2 if you like. At 200,000, I'll take a 2 from somebody. We're at 200,000 and selling. We're at 200,000 and I'll take a 2 from somebody. We're at 200,000, are we all done at 200,000? 202 there seated. 22. 22. You at 24, sir? 24. Take the 1 if you like. 25. 206. 207. You're out. At 207,000 then seated. At 207,000, are we all done? At 207,000, anybody else want to join in? Because I'm going to sell. At 207,000. If we're all done at 207, anybody want to join in at 208? So are you in or are you definitely out? You're out. Okay, at 207 and selling. For the first time of asking then at 207,000. Second time at 207,000. Third and final time at 207,000. Well done, sir. Excellent. Lot number 4, which is the site in Dover Road. As you heard, it has been postponed. Obviously, we've got some 15 or so people who've requested legals, haven't we, Luke, on this one? Is it 18, is it? Those people will get notification from us as soon as we get the release for it. So if you've expressed an interest in it, you will be informed the second we get confirmation that the legals are clear. And once that happens, we'll let you know, and it's going to be offered on the 1st of October. Lot number 5, 11 Worcester Road. There she blows. '60s built, 3-bed semi, good residential area, requiring some cosmetic enhancement, and that's really it. It's a bit of cosmetic enhancement. It's not major refurbs. It's not old enough for major refurbs. Yes, perhaps somebody might decide they want to change the crittle windows in it, but that's about it, really. I mean, apart from that, it's not a bad house. The boiler's in good order, lounge diner, well-fitted kitchen, gas central heating, which I believe was installed not so long ago, with the boiler in the loft space. It's a combi boiler up there, attached garage. You've all seen it, you all know what's on offer there. Situation is it obviously suits an investment portfolio, because somebody's going to get a tenant in it nice and easily. Equally, there's an opportunity here for refurbishment. As I've said, the guide has been increased from 110 to 130 because of pre-auction interest, and I am starting this one at 110. So it's with me at 110,000 for client. So it's with me at 110. Somebody else want to kick in? 112, son? You're in at 112. 114. 16. 18. 20. 22. 22 with me. Somebody else want to join in? 24. 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 141. At 141 seated here then. Sorry, did you want to come back in, sir? No, at 141 seated then. At 141,000, are we all done? At 141,000, I'm going to be selling. At 141, 142, 143, 143, 144, 145. Okay, 145 seated here then. At 145, are we all done at 145? Right then, for the first time of asking, at 145,000. Second time at 145. Third and final time, 145. Well done, sir. Excellent. We move on to lot number 6. Lot number 6, here we go. As on the screen there, this is 12 Norid Road in Ipswich. My notes here describe this as one of the highest yielding opportunities in the auction. And it is, isn't it? What a yield this property is offering at low guide. You've got 2 established tenants, so the property, as you know, is split between residential and commercial. The residential, which occupies the top 2 floors, the guy has been living there for 16 years, and he's signed up until 2018. So it's a pretty safe tenancy. And on the ground floor, the shop at the bottom there has been there for 6 years, and they're also signed up until 2018. So you've got 2 tenants that are signed up until 2018, yielding £9,300 per annum. So at low guide, that's some 12%, which quite honestly is quite phenomenal. As far as I'm concerned, it's really nice to see it. Okay. Right, so here we go. 80 to 100,000, it's got to be worth 80 to someone as an investment. I see somebody put their hand in the air. I'm not going to start any lower than 80, there's no point. It's going to start at 80, please. Somebody start me at 80 for it? At 80,000, looking for 80 for it. At 80,000, looking for 80. Talk to me, people. At 80,000? Who's here for it at 80? 80,000, thank you, sir. At 80,000 seated here. It needs someone to start it off. You're well done, sir. 80. 82. It's 82 at the back there. You in? 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96. 96 seated here then, at 96,000. At 96,000. 97, sir? 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110, 111, 111, 111,000. Take a little one if you like. 11 and a half, 11 and a half, 112, 12 and a half, 13, 13 and a half, 14, 14 and a half, 15. So 115,000 against you at the moment, sir. You going? No? No? Okay, at 115,000 standing at the back there, and I'm selling at 115,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all done at 115,000. First time of asking then, at 115,000. Second time of asking at 115,000. Third and final time, sold at 115,000, so well done. Move on to lot number 7. There it is. A lot of time getting those little flowers in the foreground of that picture. I was quite pleased with that. Anyway, lot number 7, this is the Granary, Holly Lodge Farm in Upper Street in Upper Layham. 12 miles south of Ipswich, sort of equidistant really between Colchester and Ipswich. Lovely property. I've made my notes here. Stunning cottage, stunning refurbishment, stunning views. All of those are true. There's no doubt about it. You've got a beautiful property, 2 beds, bathroom upstairs, then you have an open plan living space on the ground floor, those of you that are interested, I know, have been and had a look at it. You're aware of the fact that it's got lovely period features, it's got some vaulted ceilings in it, it's heated well, it all ticks all of the boxes. The only thing missing is the fact that there's no vehicular parking on the site and there's no garden, and you need to take that into consideration. However, current owner doesn't have a problem because they park in the pub at about 50 yards away, and there's another parking area further around from that as well. So it's not really an issue, but it is pegging its value back, because without that, I dare say, it would probably be up to 160, 170,000. So that does have an impact on things. So we're guiding this one at 110 to 130. Who's going to start me off at 110? Start me off at 110, somebody? At 100,000, then somebody start me at 100 to kick me off so we can get underway at 100,000. At 100,000, somebody kick me off at 100. I have 100 there, thank you. I have 100, thank you. At 102, somebody. At 102, we only have 100 at the moment. At 100, 102, 104, 106, 106. At 106, at 106. Anybody else for it? At 106. At 106, are we all done? Okay, at 106, are we all done at 106? Anybody else want to join in? At 106, we're all done? Can't quite do it, sir. Come and see me and we'll see what we can do. Lot number 8. This is 184 High Street, Dovercourt. There it is. Obviously centrally located, freehold. Ideal investment as far as I'm concerned. Quite honestly, very, very rare that you get a hot food cafe and takeaway coming to the market on a freehold basis. Normally, once somebody's got hold of one, they'll keep it because they know they can always get tenants for it. This particular one's got good residential accommodation on the first and second floors, 3 bedrooms, and certainly it had a good-sized restaurant area there and a very busy takeaway when it was trading. We are aware of the fact that it was let at £15,000 per year as well, the last tenant in there, so a good opportunity to get a nice yield. And the other thing we all know about Harwich and Dovercourt is there's a huge amount in the pipeline, and when that comes live, values will rocket, absolutely go sky high. And in fact, opposite this unit, there's a vacant site that you've seen as well. I understand that Aldi are talking about going in there, so you can imagine the impact that's going to have on this freehold value as well. So great as an investment, and as I say, rarely available. 125 to 150. Had lots of interest in this one as well, actually. Somebody going to start me at 125? Start me at 100 then, somebody. Let's get it underway at 100 and let's get this rolling a little bit. Somebody here for it at 100? At 100,000. Who's for it at 100? Where are the viewers that were there? Ladies and gentlemen, it's here to be sold. Those of you that I know expressed interest, do come and see me post-auction, because obviously I'll report back to vendor. It could well be that there's one or two of you that are sitting on your hands a little bit, but do come and see me, because I'm sure that we can do something post-auction on this one. So let's just see where we go with it. Lot number 9. This is the Rose and Crown, Bury Road, Stanton, Bury St Edmunds. There it is. I think we've got a telephone bid, Luke. Are you live? Luke's got a telephone bid that's just connecting to the vendor at the moment. A superb opportunity, as we all know. Lots and lots of viewers on this one. As you know, the completion date, I'll remind you, has been scheduled again for the 3rd of September, not the 27th of October. I understand in its day this was a stunning pub, really well patronised, and certainly there's a lot of publicans that have expressed interest in coming back into this unit and reinstating it as a beautiful pub and eatery. Certainly it's got a lovely function facility at the back with sort of 80-90 covers in it. Sits on 2 acres of land. It's got 4-bedroom private accommodation. There's outbuildings there. It ticks a lot of boxes for a super pub. But also it ticks a lot of boxes for other things. And I think that the myriad of possibilities was the term used in the catalogue, and I think it's very true. There's a wealth of opportunity to do other things, obviously subject to planning, I must say. Have you got through, Luke? Okay, we have our telephone bidder online. We're guiding this one at 200 to 250. I want somebody to start me off at 200, please, this time. Somebody going to start me at 200? There's people here for it. I know you've made the trip, so let's not start down and come back up again. Somebody start me off at 200, please. Goodness gracious me. Come on. Isn't it great when everybody just looks at you? Ooh. Who's going to start the bidding at 200? Have I got 200 on the telephone? Have I got 200 on the telephone? I don't like starting on the telephone. 200 on the telephone, thank you. 205 then, somebody. We're at 200 on the telephone, looking for 205. 205, thank you. 205 against the telephone. 205 in the room now. 205. 210, thank you. 215. 215 in the room. 215 in the room. 220. 225. 225 in the room. 225 in the room. 230. 235 in the room. 235 in the room. 235. 240 on the phone. 240 on the phone. At 240 on the phone then. We're at 240 and selling. At 240,000. Anybody else here for it? Those that have come all this way from Bury, we're at 240,000 and selling. 245 against. 245 in the room now. 245 in the room, gentlemen, there. 250 on the phone. 250. Take the 2 if you like, sir. 252. 252 in the room. 252. 254. 54 against you, sir, on the phone. 56. 56. 56, 258, 258. 258 on the phone, sir. 258 on the phone. Are we all done? 259, is that? 259. 259 then. 260. 260. You're right then at that point? At 260 then, I'm selling at 260. Other people that I know have come for it, do you want to join in now? Because otherwise I'm going to sell. At 260,000 to a telephone bidder. New bid at 261. New bid at 261. New bid at 261. 62. 63. Need to be fairly quick, Luke. 63 now in the room. 64. 65. 65. 66. 67. 67. 68. 69. 69. At 270. 271. 271, 272, 73, 73, 74, 75, 75, 275, 276, go 280, sir. 280, 280, 280. At 280 then. Take 282 off the phone. 281 then. 281. 282. I thought you may do it, but it's worth a try. 83, 84, 84 in the room, 85, 286, 286,000, 287, 288, 289, 290, 290, at 290, 290 in the room, against your phone. 290 in the room. You're out. At 290,000 in the room, then. Telephone bid is definitely out. 291 then. 92. 92 in the room. 93. 94. 94. 94. 294. 95. 96. 296 in the room then. I'm selling at 296. At 296, we're all done. At 296 for the first time of asking. At 296 for the second time of asking. 296 the third and final time. Well done, sir. We move on to lot number 10, please, Luke. This is the little house in Tonist Square. I say little house, it's a good size. Ex-local authority, very established location. Again, this is one that actually only really needs a bit of cosmetic enhancement. It's in very good order. It's got a fairly new gas central heating system. It's got double glazing. It needs a bit of decorating in places. It needs that garden sorting out. Great opportunity for speculative refurbishment. This one isn't going to cost a great deal to do it up and then get it back to the market, or indeed as an investment, you're always going to get tenants in this area, so not a problem at all as an investment. I'm going to start this one, I'm on commission this one at 80,000, so it's with me, I'm not going to start any lower, it's with me at 80,000. Looking for an 82 from somebody. With me at 80, looking for 82 from somebody. With me at £80,000. Are we all done? At £80,000 for Coniston Square. With me at £80,000, looking for an 82. 82. Anybody else want to join in? So 82 at the moment, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94. Take 95 if you like, sir. 95. 95 there. 96. No? Sure? Yeah? At 96 seated here to my right then. At 96,000, are we all done? At 96,000 and selling. Are we all done at 96? I'll take the half if you like, sir. No? At 96,000 I'm going to sell then. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking then at 96,000. 97, new bid. Thank you, sir. 97, new bid. 97 against you, sir. 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 105. 105,000 against you, sir. 106, 106, sir. You sure? 100, take the half if you like now. No? At 106,000 then, gentlemen seated to my right. Well, hang on in there, sir. At 106,000 I'm going to sell. Are we all done then? At 106,000. First time of asking at 106. Second time of asking at 106. Third and final time at 106,000. Sold. Well done, sir. Thank you. Gentleman there with the glasses on his forehead. Sunglasses, I should have said something. Here we go. Lot number 11. Little gem in Suffolk Road, this one. Suffolk Road has got to be one of the most fashionable roads in the town at the moment. That sort of area, Harvey Street, Suffolk Road, Norfolk Road, Tuddenham Avenue, Cemetery Road. Very, very fashionable area at the moment. Close to the town centre, walking distance of everything really, the park, the college. A lot of first-time buyers buying in that area, and also a lot of investors buying in that area because they know they're going to get tenants in it. This particular property is great for either. Great as a first-time purchase, great for an investment as well. Situation here is the vendor wants to roll capital into another project, which is why it's coming to auction. That needs to be done fairly quickly. And obviously the nice thing about the auction from their point of view is once the hammer's fallen, they've got the funds in place, they can then move ahead with this next project, which is what they want to do. Little bit of tidying up, but in all honesty, not a huge amount. A lot of you have seen it, you know what to expect there. Nice little opportunity, this one. Again, it's with me at 80,000. All of these little ones I've got commission bids on, so it's with me at 80, looking for 82 from somebody. Looking for 82 from somebody, it's with 82, thank you. Anybody else want to join in? At 82,000, I can go if nobody else wants to join in. At 82,000 in the room, anybody else want to join in? 82, 84 right at the back there, 84. 84 at the back, so against you. 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. You all right? I'm still in at 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. It's worth going now, sir. 96, it's with you and I'm out. So I'm off commission now, it's with you at 96,000 in the room. At 96,000 and selling. Anyone else want to join in at this point? I'm going to sell otherwise at 96,000. Are we all done? At 96,000 and selling. All done then. First time of asking then at 96,000. Second time of asking at 96,000. Third and final time at 96,000. Well done, sir. Nicky, did you see the gentleman right at the back, again wearing glasses on his head? That's the fashion. I'm going to get some. Lot number 12, ladies and gentlemen. This is the property in Ballingdon Street. This is my favourite tenants of all time, as you know. I've already told you about them. Lovely people. We have a telephone bid, which Luke's now made contact with. I also have a proxy bid on it. Grade 2 listed property. It's subject to a protected tenancy, as we've explained. The tenants there are lovely tenants. They're currently paying £83 a week, which is £4,316 per annum. So it's a registered rent at quite a fair level, I have to say. That's quite a good rent that they're paying. You've all read the catalogue. You all know what potential's there long term. Certainly it is I'd like to consider a medium to long term investment for someone, this one. I'm going to start it at 110 with me on commission again. So it's with me at 110, looking for someone in the room to come to 112. With me at 110 in the room. With me, somebody coming in at 112, please. With me at 110. With me at 110. Telephone bid, do you want to join in? It's with me at 110. With me at 110 is not in. Okay, fine. With me at 110. With me at 110. 112, thank you. 114. 116, you in? You in, sir? No, you're not. So it's 114 with me then. 114. 114. 114. 116, thank you. 118. 120. 22. 24. 26. 26 then with me. You're out then at 26. It's with me then at 126. With me at 126. Luke, telephone bid. We're in at 126. You're definitely out. Okay, then at 126,000 then. We're at 126. You're definitely out. Out then. It's with me at 126,000. I'll take 127 from somebody. Otherwise, I'm going to sell. With me then at 126,000. With me at 126,000. Are we all done? With me at 126. For the first time of asking, at 126. Second time of asking, at 126. Third and final time then, at 126. Sold. We move on. Whoops. To lot number 13. So top up my water here. Okay, lot number 13. This is Old House, there it is. It's the Old House out at Grunsborough. It's really captured a lot of people's imaginations, this one. Obviously, you've got a 400-year-old cottage, which attracts people's attention. You've got Grunsborough, close to Woodbridge, which attracts people's attention. And there is actually also the other possibility of site redevelopment. I have to say that that's a possibility. You can't guarantee anything, but that also has captured a lot of people's attention. So we've got this really alluring, we just called it a semi-cottage. I mean, it's probably better described as an attached cottage. Those who've seen it know that it's really only attached by lead flashing. The purists will want to restore it, and the scheme that's been drawn up for it shows a very nice 3-bedroom attached property being finished with lots of heavy timbers and inglenook fireplaces and all that sort of thing, which is going to be worth a small fortune when it's done. And equally, as I say, I know that some people have been looking at it with a view to site development, so that's the other option that is being considered. Guiding at 125 to 150, I haven't got a commission bid. Have you looked on this one? No, but we've had some 70 people request legal, so I hope there's some people here for it. Want somebody to put their hand in the air at 125, please? At 125, somebody, please? Start me off at 125. Don't be frightened, don't sit on your hands. Somebody start me off at 125. Thank you. At 125. Have I got 130 from somebody? 125 I have, looking for 130. At 125 only, seated here. At 130, thank you. 35, sir? Yes? 35. You in at 140? No, at 135 then. At 135, looking for 140 from somebody. Looking for 140 at 135 only at the moment. At 135. At 135. Take two if you like. 37, 37, 39. No, at 139 then. At 139, 140, madam? At 140. Let's go back to 2, shall we? 142, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. You know, 62, sir? 61? 61? Yep, 61 I have. 161, 162. No, got 162 young lady there, 162,000. Anybody else want to kick in at this point? Otherwise we're going to be selling. Add 162,000. Add 162,000. Oops, little one, just in case. Sorry, madam. 162,000. Then are we all done at 162,000? We're going to be selling at 162,000. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking then, at 162,000. Second time at 162,000. Third and final time at 162,000. Thank you. The lady wearing sunglasses on her head up there. You like the glasses on the head? Have you got a pair I can borrow? So obviously I'm not in vogue here, not in fashion. Here we go. This is the first of our late entries, lot number 14. There's the site plan for it. Lovely scheme that's been drawn up there. This particular property has got, obviously, planning permission. It also has full building rigs, so whoever buys it, if they want to develop this particular property in this style, they can put a spade in the ground on completion. They haven't got to worry about anything. Utilities are available in the road, so it's one that you can get on with and pull out straight away. Alternatively, obviously, there's opportunities to do other things there, and it's sort of the precedent's now been set for development. This particular house, I think, is stunning myself, but we all like different things, don't we? Just to give you an idea of values, because it's all, at the end of the day, it's all about values. There's one of the big firms in the area have got a property just up the road on the market. It's a brand new one. It's off plan, actually, so it's going to be built. It's a smaller property. It's 3 bedrooms. The plot is nothing like as nice as this, and it's on the market at 350,000. So I think it's fairly safe to say on a conservative basis that this is likely to be making 375 to 400,000 relatively easily. But again, you must all have done your own homework on it. That's my view, certainly. So, here we go. Excellent opportunity here. Very keenly priced at 110 to 130. Is somebody going to start me at 110? Kick it off at 110 so it doesn't take too long to get there. Somebody start me at 110, please. At 110, somebody? Who's here for it? Nobody here for Norid. You surprised me. I know you're here for it, several of you, so let's see some hands in the air, please. At 110? Can we kick in at 110? There we go, 110, thank you. Knew it would happen at 110. At 110, 112, somebody. At 110 only at the moment, at 110. Looking for 112? At 110 we have, looking for 112. 112, thank you, one at the back against you. 112, 114, 116, 116, 118, 120, 120. At 120, then are we all done then at 120? At 120,000 are we all done? At 120,000 are we all done then at 120? 122, thank you. 124, 126, 126. Take the one if you like. No, then it's with you, sir, at 126. Amazingly, but I'll sell at 126 if I am. Are we all done then at 126? At 126, are we all done? I am going to sell. This has probably got to be the cheapest property of the day. Well done if you get it, sir. At 126,000, are we all done? First time of asking then, at 126,000. Second time of asking, at 126,000. Third and final time, at 126. Well done, sir. Goodbye. He's a very good buyer as well. Gentleman. No, he hasn't got glasses on his head, this one, so you may not recognise him. If you go up, gentleman, there's sort of a T-shirt with a blue folder in his hand. There he's pointing at you. That's the one. Right. The last lot, lot 15. Before we offer lot 15, I'd just like to thank you all for coming today. As I say, it's lovely to see so many people here. You've got some dates here. Our next auction's on the 1st of October, so don't forget that. If you've got properties in Suffolk, Essex or Norfolk that you would like us to look at, please don't hesitate to call us. It costs nothing to get an evaluation and for us to give you our opinions. So please don't hesitate to give us a call and have a chat with us. Our advice is free. Lastly, regulars amongst you will know that at the end of the auction, I'd say to the ladies, and the men if they want to, there's some lovely flowers in the vases and you're welcome to help yourselves to them when you go. It has unfortunately caused a bit of a rugby scrum in various times. So he's got a stick, watch out, yeah. So what we've done is we've actually bought another 20 bouquets at the front as well. So you're welcome to help yourselves to those. So they've actually now got about 30 bunches of flowers. Yeah. We've got about 30 bunches of flowers. Please leave the vases. But there's some paper to wrap them in so you don't get drips of water all over you. But ladies, please do to help yourselves to a bunch of flowers because there's far too many for my office. Okay, lot number 15. 86 Earlham Green Lane in Norwich. There it is. 2/3 bedroom, semi-detached bungalow. I've just put great location, and that really sums it up, doesn't it? The locals, those of you that travel down for it, know this already. I needn't spell it out to you. It is the location that works for this particular property. It does need updating, we know that. It's a great speculative project. Somebody can buy it, do it up, take it back to the market. It also works to buy, to hold, to let out because of its location. So a great opportunity here. I've got a commission bid. Telephone, Luke, you've got a telephone connection? Luke's got a telephone as well. We're guiding it at 80 to 110. We know that guide's very low. I think to make life a little bit easier, I'm going to start it at 90,000 with me on commission. So it's with me at 90,000 looking for 92 from somebody. It's with me at 90 looking for 92. Needing 92 in the room, please. It's with me at 90. 92, thank you. 92 in the far left-hand corner. Do you want to go telephone or not? It's at 92 at the moment. I can go, but if he does, it makes it a bit different. 92. In, sir? 94. Sorry, you were 94. So I beg your pardon. 96, sir. Yes, 96. I'm useless. Give up this game. 96 then. Yes. 96 in the room. 98? 98. At 100. 100 against you. 100 in the room. At 102. 104. 104 in the room. 106. 108. 108 in the room. At 10. 110. 112. 112 in the room. 112. 114. 16. 16 in the room. 16 in the room. 16 in the room. 18. 20. At 120. At 120 in the room. 122. 24. 24. At 124. 26. 28. 28 in the room. At 128 in the room. At 128. At 128 in the room. No? At 128. I'll go 130 on commission. With me then at 130. You in, sir? 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. I can go to 150. Yeah, it's with me at 150. It's with me at 150. Take 151 if you like, sir. No? Anybody else want to join in? It's with me on commission at 150,000. I'll take 51 from somebody if you like. With me then at 150,000. And I'm selling, obviously, at 150. On commission with me and selling at 150. Are we all done? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of asking then at 150,000. Second time of asking at 150,000. Third and final time then at 150 on commission, sold to our commission bidder. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for attending. I hope you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you all on the 1st of October. Thank you.